Mandy. This is the official Sino construction news channel for Conmart, and we are happy to see you again. As you know, our news is weekly update. Now let's review what happened on China's construction machinery industry last week.
5 major markets in Asia Pacific are seeking investment opportunities in infrastructure. CNHTC achieved commercial operations on driverless trucks. XCMG officially completed mixed ownership reform and went public. Cleave through the waves in Europe, Zoomline's first high-end tower crane export to Slovenia.
Amid the COVID-19 crisis, governments across Asia Pacific are seeking to advance investment in infrastructure to boost their economies. Among the countries in the region, 5 major markets, namely Philippines, Vietnam, Singapore, China, and India, have very good prospects to accelerate investment in infrastructure projects, according to the latest research by data and analytics company Global Data.
Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, governments in the Asia-Pacific region have been investing heavily in infrastructure. Global Data identified that in the past 5 years, the value of global infrastructure construction grew by 3.2% on an annual average basis in real terms. This growth was driven by Asia, with infrastructure construction in Northeast Asia growing at 5.4% a year on average, and South and Southeast Asia growing at 6.8%. The COVID-19 crisis has created unprecedented economic disruption in the region, with containment measures bringing many economics and key sectors to a standstill. Consequently, the overall economic growth for the region, excluding China, will drop to just 0.5% in 2020, said Global Data, down from an average of over 7% in the past 5 years. As a result, investment will decline, notably hitting commercial, industrial, and residential construction. However, the scope for governments to spend heavily on infrastructure will be dependent in part on their current financial standing, with most governments prioritizing direct support to businesses and households. Their capability to invest in the infrastructure segment is likely to be constrained, especially in countries with high debt. Danny Richards, the lead economist at Global Data, concluded the long-term prospects for infrastructure investment in the Asia-Pacific remain positive, reflecting the need to expand and modernize transport infrastructure and utilities to cope with the region's demand growth amid rising economic prosperity and urbanization.
And next, China National Heavy Duty Truck Group Corporation and Beidou Navigation Satellite System cooperate perfectly, which achieved commercial operations on driverless trucks.
At 9:43 a.m. on June 23rd, China has welcomed itself to the space era with the launch of the final networking satellites to complete the Beidou 3 constellation. CCTV reported that this was a perfect cooperation between China National Heavy Duty Truck and Beidou Satellite Navigation System. It achieved commercial operations on driverless trucks. In April 2018, China National Heavy Duty Truck Group built the world's first L4 pure self-driving electric trucks at the port. 2 years later, its 25 self-driving electric trucks successfully achieved the world's first whole ship operation in Tianjin port and continue to lead the development trend of China's intelligent network for commercial vehicles. In the future, China National Heavy Duty Truck Group will further develop smart trucks applied to ports, highways, and logistic parks to realize the transformation from made in China to created in China.
XCMG officially completed mixed ownership reform and went public. XCMG Xizhou Construction Machinery Group Corporation Limited announced a listing of capital projects on Jiangsu Accepts and Equity Exchange on June 24, 2020. The announcement stated that the company will introduce strategic investors through stock transfers, capital increase, and share expansion.
After the completion of this capital increase, the company's shareholders XCMG and provincial state-owned, wholly owned company held a total of at least 51% of the company's equity after the capital increase. Strategic investors and employee shareholding platforms hold a total of 49% of the company's equity after capital increase, of which employee shareholding platforms hold approximately 2%, subject to the final result of the actual capital increase.
Recently, Zoomlion higher-end tower crane T7020-12H was exported to Slovenia for the first time, which indicates that the Zoomlion tower crane has officially landed in Slovenia's market. It also symbolizes that the Zoomlion tower crane has made a new breakthrough in the European market.
Zoomlion T7020-12H tower cranes used in this project are the first exports from our company to Slovenia, said Li Zhongsan from Zoomlion Europe. In recent years, the European tower crane business is booming. In order to have a big share in the European high-end tower crane market, Zoomlion built CIFA Europe in 2019 and earned the trust of its European customers. Recently, the conference of XCMG's new energy power exchange equipment was held. XCMG demonstrated 21 new energy products in 5 application scenarios, namely urban logistics, short-distance ground transportation, warehousing, municipal sanitation, and off-highway, including the functions of loading, shipping, unloading, sprinkling, sweeping, and mixing. The Sinomec Heavy Industry Luoyang has delivered 2 sets of full hydraulic vibratory rollers to one of the African countries listed in the Belt and Road Initiative. The LSD212H full hydraulic vibratory rollers exported this time have the advantages of low fuel consumption, good starting performance, and convenient transfer. They are suitable for the compaction of various engineering materials, and they're also ideal compaction equipment for highway and municipal works.
During the traditional Chinese Dragon Boat Festival from June 25th to June 27th, the 0731 Aircore of Changsha Hardcore Machinery and Train Cultural Life event, jointly held by Sunny Cloud Valley and Sunny Heavy Machinery, has featured the performance of a 2.5-meter height Sunny excavator operated as a master chef stir-fired 150 kilograms of crayfishes, which had attracted nearly 1,000 audience to finish the feast within 5 minutes.
At present, the Block D1, the demonstration area of the Sunny Cloud Valley project, has been opened to the public. The block holds 6 platforms, including Sunny Cloud Valley Intelligent Manufacturing Acceleration, Big Data, Mass Entrepreneurship and Innovation, Scientific Research Monitoring, Financial Investment, and International Cooperation. New research and development institutions, sharing manufacturing platforms, sharing experimental testing platforms, and big data platforms are also being built here.
On June 23rd, the large aperture rock drilling equipment of Sunwall Equipment Group was sent to the Middle East. The bore diameter range is D180-270 mm, and the maximum drilling depth can reach 30 meters.
The large diameter integrated down-the-hole drill rig, developed by Sunwall Equipment, adopts the diesel power or diesel-electric dual power mode. This drill rig can be used for blasting hole drilling within D270 mm, and the maximum drilling depth can reach 30 meters. It is applied in the construction of the mining and metal scenarios domestic and international, and the comprehensive use cost is far lower than the roller combi. As a pioneering enterprise for high iron rock drilling equipment in China, Sunwall Intelligent has always insisted on designing products with a pioneering innovative R&D philosophy. Its rock drilling products are exported to more than 40 countries and regions around the world, breaking the monopoly of foreign giants on the rock drilling equipment market, which also makes the world begin to pay attention to what made in China truly is.
That's very interesting, right? And since today, we have done 4 episodes of Conmart Week in Review, the industry-based weekly news for China construction machinery. And we are very appreciative and thankful for receiving so much attention and support from you guys all over the world. Thank you very much, and we will do our best to discover and deliver more China construction news of what you might have been wondering about. Alright, as you know, there are plenty of festivals happening in July around the world, such as American Independence Day on the 4th of July every year, and July 4th is the French National Day. As you know, the Colombian Independence Day is celebrated annually on the 20th July, and many more. I won't repeat them one by one here. So we wish our friends from all over the world a safe, healthy, and happy holiday season, especially tons of friends are still fighting the COVID-19 epidemic. Okay, as always, comments, likes, or share will definitely be great support for us. And thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week.